Alrighty, news is out. Came out just a second ago. Community's on fire. Of course, it always is pretty much at this point. Let's just get into it. I just want to see what all they're doing first before I make any sort of opinions or statements or anything like that. So, okay, 6 new heroes. Obviously, this is the reason why everybody's on fire. I think from what I can tell, the biggest reason is that because they're putting all of these skip banners into one banner, we're going to be missing out on a lot of weeks that we can use to save gems and stuff like that. And I can see that. That's a big valid point. I completely understand. Let's see. Why are they why are they just advertising Nanashi here? Anyways, so you're going to be able to get them all at level 80 fully awakened, which is pretty cool. They have Nanashi, who is not very good. They have Mono, who is pretty interesting. I'm interested in Mono just because I'm a PvE player, and she's also apparently good for final boss Escanor. Did my camera just freeze up? Hello? Am I good? Hello? I don't know what just happened. Mono is apparently good for final boss Escanor, so that's kind of interesting. Valenti is obviously very good for final boss Bon, who we're supposed to be getting in this update, so that's kind of interesting. Honestly, Easton, I feel like a lot of people really wanted Easton, but I think the ship has pretty much sailed on her, and I honestly don't think that she's going to be too crazy in the meta nowadays. Like, she's okay. I think she's okay, but I don't really think she's like a must-have unit. Whereas if she would have came out right after LV did on Global, it probably would have been a lot better for her in the meta. But yeah. Liz is actually not very good at all. The only thing that she's good for is Grey Demon, and that's just because her passive is if you use her in a death match where all of your characters are HP attribute, so if they're green, it ranks up all of your cards at the very beginning of the match whenever she gets sent out onto the, you know, the field or whatever. So that's okay. Like, it's just a really supporty style deathmatch unit. And then Derriere is interesting. I think she's a really interesting character, but from what I understand, she's basically just blue droll. But that's pretty much it. Honestly, I don't know. From what I understand, she's basically just like a slightly different version of blue droll. So you maybe could use her for assault melee, but I honestly don't know if there's a good consensus on whether or not she is better than droll or not. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't think any of these characters are really all that great. Nanashi's cool. I think all of them are kind of cool, but at the same time, cool points really doesn't get you anywhere in this game. So new events, the One Festival Special Missions Part 2. So it looks like we're going to be able to get, I would assume, new free rewards and stuff. Hawk's Treasure Hunt. Isn't that the one that we already have? Maybe they're refreshing that or something like that, or they're just going to keep it going or something. Not really sure. Lucky 1-year anniversary exchange shop, so that's kind of interesting. Special Brawl victory box. I think this is kind of like what they did a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, where you could get free, like better rewards and stuff like that if you did 3 wins in Brawl each day or something like that. That was okay. I really didn't like that one as much, honestly, so I'm not looking super forward to that, but it is what it is. Chapter Clear reward event. So I'm not quite sure what that is. Hopefully they'll go into more detail on that. Mini events with tons of rewards in progress. Don't miss out. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be tickets for the banner, which is kind of interesting. Special Missions Part 2. It looks like you get 1 ticket. And then Super Awakening coins, pendants, anvils, engraving stones, awakening stones, and some skip tickets. Hawk's Treasure Hunt rewards. It looks like they're going to be giving away the I think that's the mint cheering outfit for Merlin. And then your traditional stuff. They're giving out one of these star token thingies, which is kind of cool. Lucky 1-year anniversary exchange shop. So they're going to be giving away free copies of Liz. And it looks like the mint cheering uniform for Deanne. I think that's the big Deanne. So giant Deanne. And then there's going to be a stamp for Summer Easton and Nanashi. I don't know what it is about this Nanashi stamp, but I'm in love with this little stamp. He's the coolest little dude. I don't know why. Nanashi is not like a relevant character in the show at all, but it was hilarious to me that when Nanashi dropped on JP, everybody was like, "Who is that? Is he from the show? Who is that character?" Like, I don't know who that is. I thought that shit was so funny. But yeah, I don't know why. I really like that little stamp. That's a cool stamp. I'm gonna get that stamp. I'm gonna use that stamp. 1 year anniversary chapter clear reward. Looks like there's gonna be diamonds potentially. I don't know how many, but there's gonna be diamonds, UR, treasure chests, pendants, and awakening stones. 1 year anniversary chest fight festival victory event. So yeah, I think that's exactly what that is. I think you have to win 3 3 brawl. No, this is the brawl box. Fight festival victory event. Okay, so I guess you just win in regular like PvP and stuff like that, and you'll get better rewards and stuff from that, which is kind of interesting. They're doing another iteration of the Fort Solgris reward dungeon, which is going to have these. Well, that's kind of annoying. They got rid of the Super Awakening coins in it, which is a little dumb. That was pretty much the best part about doing the reward dungeon in general. But I guess it is what it is. It looks like they're giving us more of these ingredients that make the like limited time foods or whatever. I've actually been using them a lot for reverse stages. So these foods are actually pretty decent. But I don't know if they warrant getting those instead of Super Awakening coins. But it looks like a lot of these other events are going to be giving away Super Awakening coins. So I guess it works out maybe. Improved Brawl victory box. That looks like pretty much the same kind of stuff. Pretty much all you have to do is you have to play Brawl, which is a little annoying because I know a lot of players don't like Brawl, and I completely understand why. It's a little bit boring, and you have to have a lot of gear sets for it. So that's kind of dumb, but I don't know. It worked out last time. It is what it is. Buff events. SSR equipment rate up when drawing equipment. So that's kind of okay, I guess. I guess you could just break it down if you don't need it. Free stage boss battles 50% stamina decrease for the entire time. It's funny how they're not doing Fort Solgris the entire time. That's actually kind of cool. You can farm out. This will be a really good time to farm out any sort of equipment or awakening materials. So if you want to, if it's going to be available for the whole 2-week duration of this update, this is actually pretty nice. 100% deathmatch rate up upon clearing boss battles. That's really nice. If you buy I think it's the weekly packs, or it's either the weekly pack or the monthly packs, you actually get this automatically. And as somebody who buys those, this is 100% very nice, because just wasting stamina on doing a whole bunch of boss battles over and over again to get a deathmatch unlocked, this is fantastic. I love it a lot. So we have the final boss season 6, final boss Bon and Elaine now live. Face against final boss Bon and Elaine at the Temple of Belenus. So I'm pretty excited for this one. I actually hate Elaine, but I actually like these cosmetics for Elaine. So that's kind of cool. And I use the, I think it's the Valentine's Elaine for my Howlix team because it buffs Derriere's buffs. So it'll be kind of cool to have an outfit that I actually like for her, I guess. But the Bon outfit is very cool. I'm very interested in that one. Obviously, you're going to be able to get a lot of the same kind of stuff for, you know, the boss rewards and stuff like that. You exchange the points and everything. New costume sets. There's the 3 Nanashi sets. This set's actually, all of his sets are super cool. I really like that they didn't add some like stupid like, hey, I'm in a hoodie and I've got some headphones on. Not dissing Zeldris or anything like that, but I don't like those kind of outfits. All of these outfits, they seem like they actually fit the character and they look cool, so I'm into that. That's cool. I like that. New weapon and cosmetic item for Derriere of Purity, introducing Noblesse Easton costumes 2. Okay. 3 costume sets for Nanashi, weapon and cosmetic costumes for Derriere of Purity. So you have to get her and evolve to UR to get the outfit, and then it looks like you have to buy the headpiece and the gauntlet, like her attack piece. The set bonus is obtains 1 random costume enhanced material box when clearing deathmatch. Limit 6 times per day. Randomize activation if duplicate Valentine's set bonus exists. Okay, I don't think that's that good. Random costume enhanced materials box. I don't know, maybe that's okay if you need, you know, cosmetic upgrades. I think that's what that's talking about. I don't know for sure, but it seems interesting. But if you already have the other, if it's only going to give you 1 cosmetic upgrade out of the box and it's just a random one, I think it would be worth it to just use the other Valentine's Day units, but I don't know. Anyways, can acquire the relevant outfit costume after acquiring the hero and evolving to UR. 2 Noblesse Easton costume sets return for sale to celebrate the release of the newest Easton. Kind of interesting. 1-year anniversary bundles. It looks like they're going to be selling a lot of these tickets. And there's a hero bundle, which I guess guarantees you a ticket, or like guarantees you a character. Diamond step up bundles, so same stuff they always end up doing, I think. Buy the previous bundle, yeah, okay. Discount hero affinity bundle, not really worried about that. System changes, despair skill balance adjustments. Okay, so Zeldris and Levi. I think they've had this for a while on JP. I don't know if it really did a whole lot for the characters, but yeah, they're buffing the despair card a little bit, so that's kind of interesting. Increased heroes max affection from 200 to 250. Able to change the global chat channel in the West District. Okay. Able to set the number of times you would like to expand your storage when expanding storage. That's actually kind of nice. You don't have to just keep clicking it over and over again, I guess. Equipment info will display when you exchange equipment. Deathmatch invite confirmation button naming changed from OK to accept invite. A button that a button that leads to the enhanced screen displays when at the hero evolution screen and the hero's level is too low. Okay, selected heroes names or name displays when you are setting your team. Increase the amount of materials you can register when enhancing heroes. Added left and right buttons on the main hero screen. Okay. I don't know what some of the stuff is, or like what they mean by it. Added select all and remove all buttons in the cooking menu filters selection area. Improve the representation or improve the representative hero settings and favorite feature in the hero's info page. More emphasis on the active/inactive state. Press the diamond button at the bottom of the draw page to immediately move to the relevant banner. Oh, okay, so that's actually kind of nice. I thought it was kind of dumb that you always had to like scroll through each and every banner if you're trying to like, if you get like a human draw ticket, you always have to go to the very end. It looks like you'll just be able to click on the little diamond at the bottom now. So that's kind of cool, I guess. All of the relevant cooking ingredients will already be selected when using the Go to Cook shortcut from the Hero Affinity screen. The relevant item and quantity is better highlighted when going to exchange material through the location shortcut. Added Receive All button for the daily tasks. Fix some draw banners being displayed incorrectly. They're bringing back Kelak, which is really nice because I really don't like Akumu. Kelak will be the regular season boss. Okay, it's really cool. 12 new titles. Fight Festival Victor, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's like a bunch of new titles, actually. So that's kind of cool. The 7 Deadly Sins. Okay. Pierce Rate food, Crit Chance food. Some of those are kind of cool, I guess. Engravings. So you can now engrave stuff for Nanashi and Liz. It's really dumb. I know everybody on JP's already said it, but the fact that this Liz has her own category for UR sets is really dumb. Special Missions Part 1 is going to be going away. Okay, all of this stuff from Part 1 of the festival is going away. So, okay. My thought process on this whole thing, I guess... So it looks like, I would assume they're only going to be giving away one of these tickets, which is probably not the best. And especially if this is just like a single draw ticket or something like that, I have no idea. It's probably going to be a multi, I would assume, if they're just giving away one ticket. But the fact that they have these bundles here, and this bundle is a guaranteed, like it says UR, and it doesn't have the stars and everything like this. I would assume that this is a guaranteed SSR ticket, whereas these, actually, because this is 33 and 77, I think those are just singles. So they'll probably give you 10 of those tickets off the missions. I don't know. Obviously, the community is pretty torn on this one. The forums are, first of all, a terrible place in general, just because they just scream, and whoever screams the loudest, just, I don't know, they're just all over the forums. It's a mess. Honestly, the forums are terrible. They need moderators or something on this website. But yeah, 6 units on one banner. it's nice that they're all skip units. I will give it that. I completely understand the argument that this is a lot of weeks of, you know, saving and gems and stuff like that, that obviously could be a bit better. Like you definitely want those weeks to save up, especially as a free-to-play player. And I mean, even then, I'm okay with, you know, I mean, sometimes dead weeks, you know, it is what it is. And I mean, there's so much content that they still need to add to the game that we're not really going to be lacking on anything. As long as they just keep adding the content to the game, these skip banners really aren't an issue. Like, it doesn't matter if the units are crazy. So another thing that I kept seeing on the forums that was actually a decent point was the fact that all of these units are getting added, which means that there's only like 4 or 5 units maybe that aren't released yet. On the global version of the game compared to JP at this point. So whenever these characters all come out, it'll give us a huge boost to getting towards the Japanese version of the game. Which the issue there is that because Assault Mode Meliodas and the new Festival Merlin just came out, and there's only a couple of other characters that could be on banners between now and Meliodas's banner, and then Meliodas's banner until Merlin's banner. Obviously, I'm sure JP will have another banner or 2 before we end up getting to that point, so there will be new characters coming out, I'm sure, in between. But it's kind of scary that there's so many festivals back to back like this, and with there being collaboration files in the game, it doesn't look like a really good time for anyone who just doesn't want to spend money on the game, because if you're not buying gems in this game, it's going to be really hard to save and be able to get these good new units that come out, and that's the big issue. So I don't really know, honestly. I think it will be okay as long as they keep like releasing content. If they release this, and then even if it's not Final Boss Escanor that comes out like soon after this one, they need to bring back another Final Boss probably. The new Tower of Trial comes out in like 9 days or something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be on this update, but on the next week's weekly reset, it should be ticking over to a new Tower of Trials boss, or a Tower of Trials in general, so that should be kind of nice to help people with some gems. They need to add some of these events that we're missing, so that way we can get gems and have gems ready for these new big festivals that are coming. So I think that is the big issue here, because also, I mean, Mark II Valenti is going to be coming out at some point, and she's a pretty hype character. A lot of people really like her, and they're looking forward to her because she's actually pretty good. So it's a weird time. Like you're really gonna have to watch and pay attention to the banners that are coming out, and you're gonna have to make a big decision on whether or not you want to just save and skip the banner completely, or if you want to go for it, because it's gonna matter where your gems are going with what's going on right now. I know it's kind of crazy, and I understand a lot of people are frustrated about it, but honestly, I mean, unless the community just absolutely riots like they did during the Assault Meliodas thing, I don't see them changing this one. Like it's probably not going to happen. So I'm not saying I'm for that. I'm not against that. It's whatever. I'm going to see how it plays out either way. I'm just saying, as a regular player, watch how you spend your gems, because they're going to be really important in the next like month or 2. So that's pretty much it. I know this video went a little bit long. It's going to take forever to render this and upload it, so it'll be late compared to everybody else's news video. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see any more of my content in the future. I'm going to be probably going over any of the new content that they do in this next update. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys in the next video.